Welcome back to our community of the light. Chosen ones, the waiting room you have been sitting in for months just got a notification your name has been called. The delay that felt like punishment was actually divine positioning, and the release you have been praying for is happening right now as you hear these words. This is not a coincidence that you are here at this exact moment. Before you woke up this morning, heaven marked this appointment on your spiritual calendar. What I am about to reveal will explain why the last 6 months felt like you were running in place. Why doors that should have opened stayed locked. Why opportunities that seemed certain suddenly evaporated, and why you felt stuck while everyone around you was advancing. Turn off every distraction competing for your attention right now, because the Holy Spirit is about to decode a mystery that will shift everything you thought you understood about your current season. You have been in a holding pattern, circling the same mountain, knocking on the same doors, hoping for the same breakthrough. You told yourself to be patient. You tried to stay positive. You convinced yourself that maybe you misheard God about the timing, but something inside you knew that the promise was real and the delay was temporary. That restlessness keeping you up at night is not frustration. It is anticipation. Your spirit has been picking up on activity in the heavenly realms that your natural mind could not yet comprehend. There has been construction happening behind the veil. God has been building something so significant that it required this extended preparation time. You have been in the green room while heaven set the stage. You have been warming up while the arena filled with the right audience. Can you feel the shift in the atmosphere? Something that was locked is now unlocking. Something that was closed is now opening. Something that was withheld is now being released. This is not wishful thinking or positive affirmation. This is prophetic revelation about what is already in motion in the spirit realm and about to manifest in your natural circumstances. You have been feeling strange sensations recently that you could not explain to anyone because they would not understand. You wake up with sudden clarity about decisions that confused you for months. You feel unexplained surges of energy after weeks of exhaustion. You catch yourself smiling for no apparent reason. You sense a knowing deep in your spirit that something is different, even though nothing in your circumstances has visibly changed yet. Random songs get stuck in your head with lyrics that sound like personal prophecies. You hear phrases in conversations that feel like coded messages meant specifically for you. You see number patterns that keep repeating, as if heaven is trying to get your attention. These are not random feelings. These are not coincidences. These are not your imagination playing tricks on you. These are signals that the spiritual season has shifted and the natural realm is about to catch up. Your spirit is receiving the transmission before your eyes see the manifestation. You are picking up on the frequency of breakthrough before the evidence appears in your bank account, your relationships, or your circumstances. The frustration you have been feeling is legitimate. You have watched people who started after you finish before you. You have seen individuals who are less qualified get opportunities you were more prepared for. You have witnessed connections being made around you while you stood in the same spot waiting for your turn. You have been the bridesmaid at multiple weddings while wondering when your own celebration would come. You have cheered for others reaching milestones while secretly wondering why your own progress feels stalled. You have been faithful in the small things, consistent in the hidden places, diligent in the preparation, yet the platform has not appeared. You have been developing skills that no one is asking you to use. You have been building capacity that has not been tested. You have been preparing for assignments that have not been offered, and the waiting has been brutal. The delay has tested your faith more than the trial ever did. Staying hopeful when nothing is changing requires more strength than staying strong when everything is falling apart. Let me tell you what has really been happening during this season that felt like nothing was happening. While you were waiting, God was working. While you were sitting still, heaven was moving on your behalf. While you felt forgotten, you were actually being remembered in rooms you did not even know existed. Your name has been on the lips of people who will change the trajectory of your life. Opportunities have been forming in places you have never been. Resources have been accumulating in accounts you have not yet accessed. The delay was strategic, not punitive. God was not withholding from you. He was preparing for you. He was moving obstacles you could not see. He was closing doors that would have led to dead ends. He was blocking relationships that would have derailed your destiny. He was rerouting your path away from traps disguised as opportunities. He was protecting you from partnerships that looked profitable but would have proven poisonous. Behind the scenes, heaven has been orchestrating a convergence. People who need to meet you are being positioned in your path. Opportunities that require your specific gifting are being created with your name already on them. Resources that will fund your vision are being transferred into the hands of people who will soon transfer them into yours. Doors that have your fingerprints all over them are being installed in buildings you have not yet entered. The waiting room was not a punishment. It was a preparation chamber. The delay was not a denial. It was a development period. The silence was not abandonment. It was incubation. Seeds were being planted in the unseen realm that required time to germinate before they could break through the surface. You could not rush the process without aborting the promise. The delay was never about denial. The wait was never about being overlooked. The silence was never about being forgotten. God was buying time to move certain people into position, to align specific circumstances, to orchestrate connections that require precise timing. One day too early and you would have missed it. One day too late and the door would have closed. But right now, at this exact moment, everything is converging at the intersection of divine timing and human readiness. You have been wondering why God did not answer that prayer the way you asked when you asked it. You have been questioning why the door you were pounding on stayed shut. You have been confused about why the relationship you wanted did not work out, why the job you applied for went to someone else, why the opportunity you were certain about fell through at the last minute. You have replayed those moments in your mind, trying to figure out what you did wrong, what you could have done differently, what you missed. Now you are about to understand. Those were not rejections. Those were redirections. Those were not no answers. Those were not yet answers. Those were not closed doors. Those were wrong doors. God was not punishing you. He was protecting you. He was not ignoring your prayers. He was answering them with wisdom that your limited perspective could not comprehend at the time. That relationship that ended abruptly, it was not because you were not enough. It was because they were not who you needed. That job you did not get, it was not because you were not qualified. It was because that position would have capped your potential and limited your growth. That business partnership that fell apart, it was not because you failed. It was because that alliance would have compromised your integrity and corrupted your vision. Every disappointment was a divine appointment with redirection. Every closed door was God's hand steering you away from a destination that looked good on the map, but would have been disastrous in reality. Every delay was a detour around an accident you could not see coming. Every no was protection from a yes that would have destroyed you. Think about it now with the clarity that time provides. Think about where those paths would have taken you. Think about who you would have become if you had gotten what you wanted when you wanted it. Think about the compromises you would have made, the values you would have abandoned, the destiny you would have forfeited. Now thank God for the delays, thank God for the closed doors, thank God for the unanswered prayers that seemed like evidence of His absence, but were actually proof of His presence and protection. If this is resonating with your spirit right now, if you recognize your own story in what I am saying, go ahead and hit that like button. Let that be your agreement with what heaven is declaring over this season of your life. God has been protecting you from premature blessings that would have become burdens. He has been shielding you from connections that looked good but would have contaminated your destiny. He has been blocking opportunities that would have distracted you from your true assignment. What felt like rejection was actually divine protection. What looked like a closed door was actually a detour around a trap. Think about the job you did not get that you were so upset about. Think about the relationship that ended and broke your heart. Think about the opportunity that slipped through your fingers. Now, think about what you know now that you did not know then. Now consider where those paths would have led you. Now imagine if you had gotten what you wanted when you wanted it. You would be stuck in the wrong place with the wrong people, doing the wrong thing. God loved you too much to give you what you asked for, when what you asked for was not what you needed. The wait has been refining you. The delay has been developing you. The holding pattern has been maturing you. You are not the same person who started this journey. You do not think the same way. You do not react the same way. You do not tolerate the same things. You do not accept the same excuses. Your standards have been elevated. Your discernment has been sharpened. Your faith has been tested and proven genuine. The person who entered this season would not have been ready for what the person exiting this season is about to receive. The old version of you would have mishandled the blessing. The former version of you would have mismanaged the opportunity. The previous version of you would have sabotaged the relationship. But the you who has been through the fire, the you who has been refined by the wait, the you who has been shaped by the process, this version of you is equipped to steward what is coming. You have learned how to worship in the wilderness. You have discovered how to praise in the pit. You have developed the discipline of faith when feelings fail. You have built spiritual muscle that can only be developed through resistance. You have cultivated patience that can only be grown through waiting. You have acquired wisdom that can only be gained through experience. The rejection taught you resilience. The betrayal taught you discernment. The disappointment taught you to anchor your hope in God, not in people or circumstances. The isolation taught you to find your identity in heaven's approval, not in earthly validation. The struggle taught you strength you did not know you possessed. The pressure revealed character you did not know you had. You have been in the wilderness, but you are not wandering aimlessly. You have been in the desert, but you are not dying of thirst. You have been in the fire, but you are not being consumed. You have been in the storm, but you are not drowning. Every experience you went through, every disappointment you survived, every betrayal you endured, every setback you overcame, it was all preparing you for what is coming next. The curriculum was difficult because the degree you are about to receive is valuable. The training was intense because the assignment is significant. The test was hard because the promotion is substantial. You could not skip levels. You could not shortcut the process. You could not microwave the maturity. Some things can only be developed through time, through pressure, through testing. Here is what you need to understand about this moment. The release that is happening is not just about getting what you asked for. It is about receiving what God has been preparing specifically for you. What is coming is better than what you imagined. The door opening is bigger than the door that closed. The relationship forming is healthier than the relationship that ended. The opportunity arriving is greater than the opportunity that passed. You have been praying for provision. God is releasing abundance. You have been asking for a breakthrough. God is giving you a breakout. You have been hoping for a chance. God is creating a platform. You have been wanting a job. God is giving you a career. You have been looking for a partner. God is sending you a covenant connection. You have been seeking an opportunity. God is opening a door no one can shut. The blessing coming is not just an upgrade, it is a complete transformation. It is not just a little better than what you had. It is exponentially beyond what you lost. God does not just restore, He restores with increase. He does not just heal. He heals and adds years to your life. He does not just open doors. He opens doors and gives you the keys to keep them open. What you lost in the last season is about to be returned sevenfold in this season. The years the locusts ate are being restored with interest. The joy that was stolen is coming back multiplied. The peace that was disturbed is returning with such force that nothing will be able to shake it again. The relationships that ended are being replaced with connections so strong that betrayal will not be able to break them. The upgrade is so significant that you needed this time to prepare for it. If it had come earlier, you would not have been ready to handle it. If the door had opened 6 months ago, you would have walked through it as the wrong version of yourself and sabotaged what God was trying to give you. If the relationship had formed last year, you would have brought unhealed trauma into it and contaminated something beautiful. If the opportunity had come when you first asked for it, you would have lacked the capacity to steward it properly. The blessing you are about to receive requires a version of you that did not exist 6 months ago. The door opening for you requires maturity you did not have a year ago. The relationship coming requires healing you did not possess when you first started praying for it. The financial increase coming requires wisdom you had to gain through the struggle. The platform being built requires humility you could only develop through being overlooked. The timing is not late. The timing is precise. The timing is perfect. I want you to type in the comments right now, "My time has come." Say it 7 times. Declare it over your life. Let your words create the atmosphere for manifestation. This is not presumption. This is faith speaking things that are not yet visible as though they already exist. Right now in the spirit realm, there is a convergence happening. Angels are moving. Doors are unlocking. Connections are forming. Resources are shifting. What has been frozen is thawing. What has been bound is being loosed. What has been delayed is being released. The warehouse of heaven has received the order with your name on it, and the shipping department is processing your delivery. You are going to start seeing things happen rapidly that you have been waiting years to see happen slowly. Doors that would not budge are going to fly open with such force that you will not even have to push. People who ignored you are going to seek you out, asking for your input, your presence, your participation. Opportunities that passed you by are going to circle back. But this time, they will be bringing better terms, bigger platforms, greater impact. Resources that were unavailable are going to become accessible through channels you did not even know existed. Money is going to come from directions you were not monitoring. Checks are going to arrive in the mail that you did not expect. Opportunities are going to present themselves through conversations you thought were casual. Doors are going to open through connections you thought were insignificant. The acceleration is going to be so dramatic that you will barely recognize your own life 6 months from now. You will look back at where you are standing right now and be shocked at how far you have traveled in such a short time. You will review your calendar and be amazed at the meetings that happened, the deals that closed, the relationships that formed, the breakthroughs that manifested. People are going to ask you what happened. They are going to want to know your secret. They are going to inquire about your strategy. And you will not have a formula to give them, because what is about to happen in your life is not replicable through human effort. You cannot bottle this and sell it. You cannot teach this in a seminar. You cannot reduce this to 5 steps. This is pure supernatural favor, divine orchestration, heavenly intervention. You are about to experience what it feels like when God shows up and shows out on your behalf. You are about to witness what happens when heaven decides it is your time and nothing on earth can delay it. You are about to see doors open that you did not knock on. Opportunities appear that you did not apply for. Relationships form that you did not pursue. Resources arrive that you did not work for. This is not about you earning it. This is about you receiving it. This is not about you working harder. This is about you working smarter by letting God work supernaturally. This is not about you striving more. This is about you resting in His timing and trusting His process. When God decides to move on your behalf, no amount of human resistance can stop what He has released. This is the season where God makes up for lost time. This is the moment when heaven compensates you for every delay, every disappointment, every closed door, every unanswered prayer. The Bible promises that God will restore the years the locusts have eaten. That is not symbolic language. That is literal promise. Everything that was consumed in your season of testing is about to be returned to you with interest. You are about to walk into rooms you did not even know you were supposed to be in. You are about to meet people who will become pivotal to your future. You are about to receive offers that exceed what you thought possible. You are about to step into opportunities that you did not apply for, did not audition for, did not campaign for. Heaven is about to endorse you in ways that bypass human gatekeepers and earthly protocols. The favor coming on your life is going to be undeniable and unexplainable. People are going to ask how you got where you are getting ready to go, and you will not have a logical answer because the process is going to be supernatural. The promotion is not coming through the channels you were monitoring. The breakthrough is not coming from the direction you were watching. God is about to surprise you with a route you did not anticipate, through a door you did not even know existed. Stop looking at the doors you have been knocking on. Stop monitoring the situations you have been watching. Stop checking the phones that have not been ringing. God is about to introduce you to opportunities that are not on your radar yet. What is coming is not a variation of what you have been pursuing. It is something altogether different and significantly better. Your past experiences have not been wasted. Every skill you developed, every lesson you learned, every connection you made, every mistake you survived, it is all going to be useful in your next season. Nothing was random. Nothing was meaningless. Everything was preparation. The dots are about to connect in ways that will make you understand why certain things had to happen and certain things had to not happen. The people who walked away from you during the hard season are not invited to the harvest season. The connections that could not withstand the pressure of preparation do not have access to the blessings of manifestation. The relationships that abandoned you in the wilderness do not get to celebrate with you in the promised land. God is going to protect your next level by keeping your past season at a distance. New relationships are forming right now that are specifically designed for your next chapter. You are about to meet people who understand your language, share your vision, and match your energy. You are about to connect with individuals who will not drain you, but will fuel you. You are about to enter rooms where you do not have to explain yourself or defend yourself or diminish yourself. You are about to find your tribe. These connections will happen suddenly and supernaturally. You will meet people in unexpected places. Conversations that seem casual will turn into significant partnerships. Introductions that feel coincidental will prove to be divine appointments. Pay attention to who enters your life in this season, because they are not random. They are assigned. Here is what I need you to understand before I release you into this new season. The shift is not going to wait for you to feel ready. The door is not going to stay open until you build up enough confidence. The opportunity is not going to pause while you work through your insecurities. When God says it is time ready or not, qualified or not, confident or not. The release is happening. Your job is not to figure out how. Your job is to say yes. Your job is not to have all the answers. Your job is to take the first step. Your job is not to see the entire staircase. Your job is to step on the stair that is illuminated right in front of you. Faith does not require you to understand the whole plan. Faith requires you to trust the one who made the plan. Father, I come before you in the name of Jesus, lifting up every person who has been waiting for this moment. Lord, you know the tears they have cried in secret, wondering if their time would ever come. You have counted every prayer they prayed when it felt like heaven was silent. You have documented every sacrifice they made while others were celebrating. But God, the wait is over. The season has shifted. The door is opening. I decree and declare right now that what has been held in reserve is being released. I call forth the opportunities that have been in development. I summon the connections that have been forming. I activate the resources that have been accumulating. Let every door that should open now. Let every relationship that should form now. Let every breakthrough that has been delayed manifest now. I break every spirit of delay off of their lives. I cancel every assignment of procrastination. I demolish every stronghold of fear that would cause them to hesitate when the door opens. I speak boldness into their spirit. I speak confidence into their mind. I speak clarity into their vision. I plead the blood of Jesus over their next season. I seal their future with the promises of God. I declare that favor is not just coming. Favor has arrived. Provision is not just on the way. Provision is being distributed. Connections are not just being formed. Connections are being activated. Let them walk through doors they did not open. Let them receive offers they did not solicit. Let them experience acceleration they did not orchestrate. This is the season of suddenly. This is the moment of now. This is the time of manifestation. I declare that 6 months from now, they will look back at this moment and recognize it as the turning point. They will trace their breakthrough back to this day. They will identify this word as the catalyst that shifted everything. It is done. It is established. It is sealed. No delay can reverse it. No opposition can stop it. No enemy can prevent it. The release has been authorized by heaven, and nothing on earth can cancel it. Now, I need you to do something to lock this in. If you believe that your season has shifted, if you sense that your wait is over, if you know in your spirit that breakthrough is here, then make sure you are subscribed to this channel. This community is for people who are walking into their next level and need content that matches their new altitude. When you subscribe, you align yourself with others who are experiencing the same supernatural shift. Make sure that like button is activated, because every like is an agreement. Every like is an amen. Every like is a declaration that you receive what heaven is releasing. And share this message with someone else who has been waiting. Someone else who has been in a holding pattern. Someone else who needs to hear that their time has come. Walk away from this message different than you came to it. Walk away knowing that the wait is over. Walk away confident that the door is opening. Walk away certain that what God promised is manifesting. Do not go back to old patterns of doubt. Do not return to familiar cycles of fear. Do not slip back into comfortable spaces of playing small. You are being launched into a new dimension. The old you could not handle what the new you is about to receive. The former version of you was not ready for the doors that are opening now, but the you that has been refined through the wait, the you that has been developed through the delay, the you that has been matured through the process. This version of you is perfectly positioned for what is next. I will see you in the next message, where we go even deeper into the mysteries of your calling and the specifics of your assignment. Until then, walk with your head up, your eyes forward, and your spirit expectant. The best is not behind you. The best is in front of you. And you are about to step into it.